What is good, guys? It's your boy Darian, man, back at it again with another blast from the past review. And today we got Tupac. All Eyes on Me, man. Yes, the classic album by the one and only Tupac, of course. All Eyes on Me. Now, listening to this album, there's a lot of tracks out here that are just like, holy crap. Bro really made fucking bangers. But I just gotta say, man, back in the day, you really had to put out a bunch of fucking tracks. Cause I mean, you see the best tracks list. You see how big this shit is. 27 tracks, man. Double disc, obviously. Back then, you know what I'm saying. There wasn't no such thing as the streaming services. So, if you wanted to really, get yourself out there, you really just had to sell as much discs as possible, which means you most likely had to put out, I guess, a lot of tracks. I don't know how it was back then, but I'm assuming tracks definitely meant way more, and short albums weren't really, weren't really as much of a thing, um, you know. But by all means, even though this is a 2 hour and 12-minute listen, and by all means, is it long? It's fucking worth it because every song here is basically almost a banger, except one. I have to be honest with you. I didn't like "What's Your Phone Number" featuring Danny Boy. This is literally nearly a perfect album to me, but that song was just I couldn't even like. I usually even if it's like kind of decent or kind of okay, if it's possible to re-listen, like if I could imagine myself re-listening to this song and maybe it growing on me, you know, I can definitely put it on the best tracks list because I just imagine it. But this song right here, I'm not saying it was awful because it wasn't awful, but it just wasn't good. Like I'm just gonna give it about just for me. Maybe you guys love it. I don't know, but for me, it was the only song that just was not good. Like it wasn't good. I didn't find it any. I didn't find the chorus appealing. I didn't find Tupac's like flow on it appealing. I really hated the production on it. It just sounded so messy. It didn't feel like it didn't appeal to me. But for f that. We got a lot of tracks to go by, and by all means, I'm not gonna say all of these 26 tracks because there's too many, and this will be a long ass review if I actually mentioned all of them. But we are gonna do our best to mention the big ones and the ones that definitely matter. So let's start off. The Bitches as a Rider. Tupac coming in hard. Production, flow, epic. I love it. What can I say? You know what I'm saying? It's just it just sounds great. It just sounds great. All About You. I'm not gonna really talk about that one too much. Yeah, because I don't remember it. Scandalous featuring Nate Dogg. I mean, it just sounds. I love Nate Dogg's chorus on this. Rest in peace, obviously, Nate Dogg. Production sounds great. Obviously, Tupac just being a scandalous motherfucker, man. He's doing some fucked up shit. And he's scandalous with it. His flow is great, production's great. I love it, man. Got My Mind Up is a fucking banger, dude. I mean, everyone did their thing on it. Method Man, Redman, Corrupt, Daz Billinger. They all did great. All of their verses were amazing. I think Daz Billinger may have done the chorus on this though. I think. If I'm wrong, tell me. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sounds great. Tupac sounded fucking fantastic. I loved it, man. I loved it. Yeah, it was just great. How Do You Want It featuring K, Psy, and JoJo. I love some of these like I don't know how to explain it, but they're like really good like R&B tracks. I mean, they're just so. They just sound timeless, man. Like if this was R&B back then, man. Hey, bro. I mean, I missed out on probably a lot of great R&B tracks. I know I did because most of them come in samples nowadays. Not knowing what the fuck, what that sample is, because I don't be listening to every music like from the 1900s. Like I mean, I can do what I can, man, but I don't be doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? But it sounded fucking amazing. KSI and JoJo did their fucking thing on it. It's fire. Two of America's Most Wanted. Obviously, I gotta talk about this track featuring Snoop Dogg. Yeah, it's just a great track. Snoop Dogg sounds so, like, he sounds so fucking good on this track, bro. They just fucking do their fucking thing on it, man. Just a great fucking track. And this is also one of the tracks that I'm pretty sure had a big impact on the beef between him and Biggie. So, I mean, shit's crazy. No More Pain. This track was really fucking good, dude. Like, oh my god, like, this track's low-key on one of the underrated tracks. I really fucking love this track. Like Tupac just talking about how he doesn't want to feel like more pain of all all the people that he fucked with, dying and shit, and like the pain of just having to struggle and witness all the shit that he's going through and shit. Like it's just a fire ass track, man. You gotta listen to it. It's amazing, man. Hearts of Men. I forgot, but I know it's a banger, but I forgot what let's go to Life Goes On, because sometimes I want to talk about the ones that I kind of at least somewhat remember. Again, this is a long ass album, man. I might not remember a lot of these tracks. That's why Life Goes On is a great track, man. A little long, but the chorus is amazing. Obviously, Tupac talking about literally him just having to keep on going, even knowing that he's known a lot of people die, and he's witnessed shit, and it fucking sucks, and bro, just gotta keep it moving. Only God Can Judge Me featuring Rappin' Forte. Rappin' Forte, great addition to the track. Production amazing. Like, bro, like this just these songs are just so good, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it. They're so fucking good. They get you in a mood that's just like, damn, bro. Like, this was the music he made back then on this album right here, bro. Like shit was fucking good, bro. Like, it sounded so fucking good, man. Yeah. Trading War Stories, Storm, Sibo, Outlaw, Sipo. Hey, man. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember much about this track, but what I can say is I'm pretty sure they were Trading War Stories. And they all did their fucking thing. California Love remix. Dr. J. Roger, bro. Roger's sound on this, beautiful, amazing, outstanding. Dr. Dre did his fucking thing on production. So iconic. We all know the song. Y'all know the song. Come on now. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And even though it's a long track, it's just so, like, it's such a classic to the point where I don't mind it being long, and I honestly really love it being this long, because I think Roger sounds, I mean, he just sounds amazing on it. So, yeah. I Ain't Mad at You featuring Danny Boy. This song, another classic, man. Another classic Tupac track that is just, I love the instrumental. Danny Boy sounds great on this track. Slight additions to his vocals, slight additions in the track. Not much of Danny Boy, but Tupac does his fucking thing. Instrumental does the fucking thing, and even Tupac takes a little advantage of the chorus. Danny Boy doesn't even get to add that much. He has a little bit. It's just great. It's just great. Can't See Me, another fucking banger, just like Ambitious as a Writer. He just showing Tupac's fucking, you know what I'm saying, like he's that fucking guy. You know what I'm saying? Shorty Wanna Be a Thug. I think that's a classic Tupac track, if I'm correct. It's classic. It's a classic. I'm pretty sure a decent amount of people have fucking, I played that one. Holla at Me. I don't know. I forgot about that. Wonder Why They Call You a Bitch. Jesus Christ, man. That song's fucked up. That song's fucked up, but it's understandable. Low key, one of the first ever. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I don't know I'm just kidding. But like, one of the big, gold digger tracks out here, man. Back in the day, but one of the big gold digger tracks, I guess, because shit's a bop. Shit's a bop. It's a fucking banger, bro. When We Ride featuring Outlaw Immortals, another banger. I fucking love that one. Thug Passion featuring Jules, Storm, and Outlaws. I love the chorus on this track. It's just, it's just great. It's a great R&B song. I like it. I like it a lot. Checkout Time was pretty fucking good. Rather Be Ya, you know what I'm saying? Featuring Richie Rich. I love that song. That song's a fucking banger, dude. All Eyez On Me featuring Big Psych. Classic. People gotta know this song. If you really fuck with All Eyez On Me, you gotta know the title track, man. Cause it's just a banger. Run the Streets, featuring Storm, Muta, and Michelle. I love that track. That track's so fucking fire, dude. Like, Storm, Muta, and Michelle did their fucking thing on this shit, bro. I think it's kind of R&B-ish, and the R&B's great. The R&B's fucking beautiful on this project. I mean, Tupac fucking did his thing with making some of these R&B tracks. They are great. And then, even though I could talk about Ain't Hard to Find, but you know what I'm saying, like, let's talk about Heaven Ain't Hard to Find, the final track. It's just a great track, man. And it sucks that we lost such a GOAT, bruh. It really does. Bro really made one of the greatest hip hop albums of all time with this one. I'm not gonna lie to you, when I first listened to it, going through his catalog, I was just like, bro, this album, I know it's long, but holy fuck, is this album amazing. And now re-listening to it, like, I think more than 5 years later, this album is insane. And to me, just for 27 tracks to have a 9.5 out of 10, that's fucking fantastic. That's honestly outstanding. Him and the Notorious B.I.G. have long-ass albums, but they're classics. They're fucking classics. And, yeah, man. You probably have listened to it, but if you haven't, do yourself a favor. Listen to this masterpiece of a fucking project. It's worth it. Like, comment, share, subscribe as always.